It's okay, because you're here and I'm here and we're having a good time. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee, also known as go-go juice. It'll be great. We're gonna talk about some dope stuff. Michigan Munitions, shout out to the best munitions in Michigan. What up? Zane, what's poppin', dude?
Round 2, fight.
Round 3, fight.
It is round 3.
Round 3, we're gonna get you, YouTube. We're gonna get you. We'll get live eventually, and we'll talk about all this crazy stuff that we got going on here. It'll be cool.
Are we live?
YouTube went down? Question mark? Yeah, YouTube went down, but we'll be back here in a second.
Are we live, you guys?
Can you see me? Can you see my face?
On my computer, it's showing it's not, but on the phone, it definitely says it is. So.
I'm not seeing it. They hit us. Well, now I am. Now I see.
Oh, 5 by 5.
We're up.
Okay.
Safety officer, what up?
Finally.
Okay, cool. We did it. We did it. What up, 12C? What up, Libs? Michael Chase is here. Just Glim. All right, cool. We're live. We're doing it, guys. We're really doing it. We're so good at this. Brian Holm. What up, Wi-Fi? Shalom, shalom, shalom. Brian, fun. Just got the text. Sweet. That's perfect timing. We meant to do that.
Did you get the text and then still find this particular live stream?
It's not that hard. People can figure it out. What up, Lucas? That last video was a little anticlimactic. Hey, settle down, Striker. Settle down, all right? We're keeping the suspense is what this is all about. Fluster Cluck. All right, what's up, you cool cats and kittens? It is the Refuge HQ live stream. This is where we hang out and we talk about all things Refuge, whether that be new kits, what's going on in the shop, what's happening here, what you guys have questions about, any concerns you might have, anything that's new inside the organization and what's going on. So you guys may have seen that we had the FJB promo go out. And so that promo is pretty dope. Anybody who orders any of the polybag kits or the buckets, you get a free gift, which is pretty cool. How long is the Let's Go Brandon sale going? It'll probably, I don't know, when does FJB stop? When he's out of office? B-Riz, when does FJB stop? When he's out of office? Yeah, until he's out of office.
Wow, that's like a really long time.
So we got till November, unless a totally fair and free election happens again.
You know, if that happens, I think it might be time for us to move.
Move where?
We'll just like pick up
Mexico.
No, we'll buy an island.
We'll buy an island
And then, like,
that we can't afford.
Out of an island that will tell no one where it's at.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right, so
Oh, that's so grody.
we're going to find an island. It's totally fine.
Part of my job, guys, is I get to see a lot of really gruesome photos and videos
Oof.
without knowing that it's about to happen.
Yeah, so it's like, surprise, severed leg.
So like I open Instagram to find the live and then I see this.
That's literally what it is.
And
It's literally surprise,
yeah.
severed leg.
I'm like, oh, cool. I wasn't in that moment, so cool.
What up, yeah, boy? What up, Lucas? All right, guys, so we're talking about a couple things here at the Refuge Medical HQ live stream. Obviously, we just did the Out Goons Out. We got back from that. If you guys haven't seen the video where we recapped the first competition day of Out Goons Out, you should go and watch it. There's some cool stuff in there. There's definitely some cool footage. We invested a lot into just getting you guys a new type of footage. Let us know if you guys like that type of long-form content coming from Refuge. It's a little bit different than what we normally do, but you know, we wanted to spice it up a little bit, a little spice and meet the ball.
Help us in the algorithm by actually watching the whole thing.
Yeah.
And if you're like bored, that's rude. And second of all, just watch it anyway in the background.
It's a cool video.
It is
So
a cool video.
it's not like a boring video by any means. What up, Alan? What up, Grim? Homeschooling Hobbits is here. Nice. Fear God 7. Literally just finished watching it. Cool content. That's awesome. Yeah, we tried to deliver you guys cool content, and anybody who's trying to win these bad boys right here, this set of dual tube nods, you'll get to see Yankees' take at running these guys for the whole weekend, for like a high-level competitive night vision shoot. So, I mean, there is a little bit of dirt. I'm going to do my best to clean it up. Sorry, not sorry. I'll try to keep your guys' nods clean. But you know, we try to use our stuff here so that way we know that it's not garbanzo beans. But yeah, very cool content, very cool shoot. What up, Crusader? Of course, I put on ×2 if I'm in rush, so it shows me a total view. I can't do the giveaway, too much money trying to move. Totally understand, Alan. It'll be going here for a little bit of time too, so if you want to get entered in at a later date, you still got some time, right? And you can share it out too. You have a bunker. I'm trying, bro, but the book said that like the bad guys go underground and that the good guys don't go underground, so I'm kind of torn. I don't know if we should build a bunker or not. Moons Out, Goons Out looked awesome. Yeah, dude, it was a really fun event. Ian from Forgotten Weapons, TNVC, T-Rex Arms, Refuge, Virginia Armament, One Shepherd, all of us came together to kind of put on a really special event. I was pumped about it. I think that it did really well. Like, I think people had a lot of fun. I think the stages were challenging enough. I think that, you know, I personally got a great challenge out of it, which is great. Yeah, man, it was a good time. It really, really was. Definitely need a storm shelter. I have a storm shelter. I don't have like a bunker. Like, I don't got Zuckerberg money, you know? So that is what it is. No bunkers, just root cellars. Based Okie. What is the gear you had in the Moons Out, Goons Out video? So we had like kind of a plethora of different gear. I don't know what specifically you're referencing. Like when it comes to the night vision, I was running a set of katanas, and then Yankee was running this set of LLULs. And then we were both running, I think we were running different types of ballistic helmets. This is kind of the fast cut helmet here. This is the one I was running for Moons Out, Goons Out. So this is kind of like my helmet right now as I've, you know, got it. It changes pretty constantly depending on what I'm doing. This chem light is actually gone. She's dead. Yeah, get out of here. So got the OpsCore amps. A lot of people were running the Comtacs. I personally I just like the amps a little bit better. So the future is now. So running the amps. Then you got just a little IR and Viz light indicator on the back here to show people where you are. Battery pack. Then you got your G24 mount up front for your night vision mounting. So that would be something like that right there. So that way you'd be mounted up. You can do all your cool guy shoots. Really tactile mount. I like it a lot. Yeah, I got some like IR flag patches that are upside down because our country's in disarray. And yeah, that's a quick look at kind of my helmet. The helmet that we're giving away is not a ballistic. This is a ballistic helmet, so it's pretty heavy. It's good for protection, but we wanted to kind of create an entry-level setup, and so this is the bump helmet that will be given away for the Moons Out, or for the TACMED at night, you know, night NVG giveaway right here, so you guys can run it however you want. You have the battery pack for the LLULs, so the LLULs will be set up like this. Boom, like so. And so that's a quick look at the setup as it's getting given away right now. I'm sure some more stuff is going to get added to it, but that is a pretty dang sweet setup right there. I'm not gonna lie, that's gangster.
I'll wait till I order a bucket to do a bucket promo, so I'll order another one, LOL.
No, we don't. Actually, no, we do. It's a conspiracy. It's actually all, we're just trying to get you specifically to order more buckets. We watch your transactions and we're like, okay, they ordered, quick, launch the bucket promo.
Can you have too many buckets though? I mean,
no, that's not. That's awesome. Would come in handy when the coyotes are out here at the homestead. Yeah, it would come in handy for a lot of things, just like PID, if somebody's walking on the property, and SHTF. If you got predators on the property, if you're trying to look at the stars, like there's a lot of reasons to run these bad boys. They're very, very useful, in all honesty. You know, it's not just the proliferation of night vision inside like the everyday community has really happened. And so it's time, you know, we as Americans have the ability to get this tech. Like, we can't ship this stuff outside the country, especially the level of which you're getting. So take advantage of that. It's really cool.
Hey, side note, you guys, for everyone who is at the Ruckus, next time we have a big event, if you see me, introduce yourself to me with your name, but then tell me your YouTube handle.
Yeah.
So that I know, because I know everybody by their YouTube handle. And so, I mean, even Jimmy Carr, Heath knew he was.
What up, Texas T?
When I saw him in person, he's like, Loop. I'm like, hey, you.
Chef Angry asked, how long are y'all doing the bucket and gift combo? FJB right now is while supplies last, so I don't really have like an end date. It's really like how long can we do it, which really depends on like how much people transact. So I'd hop on it sooner rather than later. As far as like the 25 count of gloves, just reach out. We'll get you some gloves, dude. We got you, boo. We'll take care of you. We'll make sure you're good. Just got my slick kit and bleeding prevention kit. Nice, Brenda. Super dope. We should have had our name tags with our handles. Yeah, that would have been smart. That would have been actually smart, is having like name tags with handles.
We talked about that for next year.
So I have, this is an Ops Corps bump helmet here, and then this is a hard-headed Veterans. I will say I like the venting on the hard-headed Veterans a little bit better, and it's a little bit lighter, which is kind of your primary concern with the bump helmet, is your reduction of weight. You know, this does have your standard rail mounts, which is cool. However, this is just a little bit lighter, and it seems more aggressive looking, which I like. Both of them are pretty dang comfortable. This has got a good tactile lock back here, so you get this one for free. They retail this, I think, at like $200 or $300. It's a pretty good helmet. This one, which is significantly more expensive, it's like $600. Not really as tactile on the back, like you can't hear it or anything. But it is, I do like the padding a little bit better on this. So, you know, there's ebbs and flows. This seems a little bit rounder. This seems a little bit more high cut, which is better for your ear protection, so on and so forth. Took my belt kit on my rifle and field medic to range, and dudes kept drooling on it and me. How do I sanitize it now? That's a great question. The tears of your enemies will work great. Also consider just grabbing some, you know, hand sanitizer and just moisturizing the bag with it. Very good. But you might create a super virus, so you gotta weigh those options, bro. You gotta weigh those options. Where do I go to buy the bucket? So she's dropping a link right now. You can grab a bucket. And guys, remember the sale that's going on right now to get a free gift. If you spend $199, you also get entered in to win the dual tube nods. This giveaway right now is valued at right around $6-7 grand. So that's pretty significant, and I know for a fact we're gonna add more stuff into it. Like, I know for a fact we're gonna add some more stuff into it. My goal is to have this thing valued at about $10,000 by the time we give it away. And you guys get to be involved in that. But you gotta, I want to win these nods. Yeah, dude, you can. These things are sick. Yankee was making good hits at 150 meters with this. You know, and I was really impressed with them. I was really impressed with how they performed, especially in one of the nights we had like rain, overcast, zero illumination. Like, it was just like the worst possible time to run night vision. And still, they performed really, really well, which is what you want, you know. My chiropractor was asking when the next ruckus was. I was talking to her about KH and the ruckus. That's awesome. Getting ready for Friday, working on a pew. I'll send you pics when finished. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Do we get an entry if our FJB order is over $199? Yes, you do. Every order over $199 gets entered right now, right? And they're coming in fast, but I'll tell you right now, I probably would order. I can't. I've been excluded. I asked. They won't let me join. They're like, Bob, you can't get entered in to win. I'm like, why not? They're like, Bob, for obvious reasons, you would not be able to win this giveaway. That would be really bad optics. And I'm like, anything can happen. And they're like, no, Bob, shut up. You don't get nods. But that's fine.
Aaron on Instagram said that I missed something. Is there a bucket deal?
There is a FJB promo. Use your imagination as to what FJB stands for. So, because everything sucks right now, inflationary wise, we're giving away a free gift with every bucket in preparation of the coming struggle. And then all of our polymer bag kits because they're a little bit more affordable than our nylon. And so we just wanted to hook you guys up. We wanted to, you know, be homies and be like, hey, we love you. Here's a free gift. So you get, I think one of them's a mug, one of them's a t-shirt or a sweatshirt or something like that. But it's just a little I love you, right? So you can go and transact that. And then any $1.99 spend gets you entered in to win the NVGs.
So we had a lot of people, we put out a poll on YouTube for if you guys would rather have a hat or a tote bag. And we got some really good feedback. We got maybe 300 something votes. A lot of people wanted the hat, but we had some really good comments of people who were saying, you guys have such quality kits, please don't put out a low quality hat,
Right.
And we've already ordered both, like we've seen the mugs and we've seen the shirts and they're great quality. So
Yep.
that's why we didn't go with the hat, guys, because we hadn't seen it in person. And so we couldn't send that out knowing that it might not be up to par with our brand.
Yeah. Striker Cade said, Bob, I realized after getting home, I failed to get that block of instruction on the pelvis TQ thingy. Striker Cade, just come back, bro. Boom. Easy peasy. Solve that problem. Palmetto, the giveaway is likely the only way I'll be able to get my hands on some nods. Dude, you can do it. All things are possible. All things are possible. Technically, it would be really cool optics. Yeah, right? If I won, yeah. FJB, favorite jelly beans. Yeah, right. That's exactly what FJB stands for. It's definitely not what you think it is. We support this current administration with everything we have. We're constitutional Americans, so obviously we respect the chain of command. Need to walk a job. I'll check back in when I'm done if you're still on. Roger that, Grim. Roger that.
Working on the rain cover for the mini stomp now. Will it when finished? I think he means we'll send it.
Yeah, we'll send it when finished. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. We're actually working on our big kits right now. We're going through a rework process, making sure that it is everything you guys deserve it to be.
It's going to be so much better
dude,
than the last round.
And like, I know saying that is kind of crazy because the Stomp and the Field Medic are so absolutely badass. But with that, it's, dude, I'm really excited. The changes that we're making are chef's kiss. They're phenomenal. I'm innocent, bro. Let the people know. Right that, P. Diddley. Just go ahead and send me your address really quick, and I'll make sure that you're safe and that nobody hurts you. I'll help you out. So, is buying the $1.99 and sharing on socials, or just sharing on social to get one entry? No, it's got to be both. It's got to be both, man. Just because this is such a high-ticket item, you know, we're thousands of dollars in on this giveaway, and so we got to at least cover the cost of the giveaway. We're not aimed to make a ton of money off of it, but it helps us, you know, reach new people, put more first aid kits into people's hands, you know, keep the old gerbil wheel going, all that stuff. When will desk kits be back in stock? Desk kits?
We're waiting.
It's the chest kits, but they're available for pre-orders, so they'll get shipped out next week.
So you're available for pre-order. You can order right now, get shipped out next week. There you go. Are you a veteran? Negative, Ghost Rider. I'm not a veteran. Wouldn't it be so cool if you could trust that, though? Or ex-military. That's the same thing.
So we are less than 700 followers away from hitting 10,000 on YouTube. You guys should help us reach 10,000. Share out our stuff.
Yeah, dude. Got to share it out because we're trying to save lives while in service to the Father's kingdom. And that's really the whole mission. So the more people that we can get on board, the more good we put into the world, the more lives we have saved. The year to date, we're over 120 lives saved, or, you know, company to date. So that's really the whole point, you know. Just got an adventure kit and an ARC. What do I order for the $199? We got SOBs? I would get an accoutrement, like an assortment of bleeding prevention kits. That would be me. then you can hand them out to people or you can stash them. We did a video a while back about having caches of medical gear in different locations. Having trauma resupply caches is really important. So a couple of BPKs goes a really long way in preparation of that. On a scale of 1 to America, how free are you tonight? Well, America's not the freest place in the world anymore. I don't know. I'm pretty busy tonight, but I appreciate you asking, Luigi. Speaking of 10K, we need to pump those Google review numbers up. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do, Striker Cade. Yeah, we do. Striker Cade did do a whole thing where he donated to Caleb House every single time that somebody gave us a Google review. That was super awesome. That was a really good time. So I think that he's probably got a vested interest there. In there. Guys, as always, this is the Refuge Medical HQ, so if you have questions, it's a great time to ask them, and I'll do my absolute best to answer them. You know, I'm not perfect. I don't know everything, and, you know, I can try to find a good answer for you. Just wanted to thank all you guys again for all the work at the Ruckus. Such an amazing group of people, and what an incredible experience. Oh, dude, all praise to the Most High. He did really cool things at that event. It was really cool to meet all the people. It was humbling to see everybody come together for such a freaking awesome event, which is very, very cool. Very humbling. And, you know, I had a great time with all of you nerds. I hope you had a great time with us nerds. The Refuge TACMED at night was an absolute blast. It was so cool to see so many of the Refuge Nation there. Yeah. They have been shown the op pack, I think, approximately once. I was thinking about teasing it, though.
Yeah. Doesn't it drop?
It drops semi-soon. Yeah. We've got a date now. Do y'all have packable litters with handles? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We have an assortment of different litters. You can hit the chat, and we can send you the different litters that we have available for you. How did the new prototype kit work at Moons Out Goons Out? I really liked it. One of the things about the new kit is it has the ability to display a chem light on the outside of the pack for first aid indication. And it also gave me, like, we used an IR chem light on Yankees pack and then also on my pack. We both ran it for the whole event. And so it saw some trench warfare, it saw CQB, it saw obstacle courses, it saw a shit ton of rain, and then it saw just like drags and stuff like that. And it did really well. I always knew where Yankees' first aid kit was. He always knew where my first aid kit was, as well as I didn't have any issues with gear deploying when I didn't want it to. I was still able to like pull it out and grab stuff that I needed when somebody had gotten like, you know, just a scratch. And it was very easy. It was super simple to use, which is kind of what we wanted as the KISS method on the whole kit. So keep it simple, stupid. And I really enjoyed it. What is the prototype kit? That's a great question, Wi-Fi. That's a great question. I don't know, B-Riz, what do you think? Yeah? Stand by. Listen to me as I run. Don't look at that thing, because I don't want to get banned. Hey, Mike. How you doing? I'm good, man. How are you?
It's on Lauren's desk.
It's on Lauren's desk? Why would it be?
She has to do light box.
Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. Where's Lauren's desk at? We're going to find it. Where's the light box?
The giant box on my desk.
Full of light? All right. Pow-pow-pow-pow! Pow-pow-pow! That's a Blue's Clues. My child's been watching Blue's Clues a lot lately. All right.
Hey, Bob. Bob from South Africa checking in. Enjoying the show.
Dude, Bob, love you, bro. Love you, bro. Stay safe in the bush, dog. All right, so we've got, this is a teaser at the new kit. This is the Op Fac. It is gangster, all the way gangster. So this is a pretty vanilla version of it. I don't have mine with me. Mine's at my house because all my gear's at my house right now. But I will do a deeper dive into my Op Pack and how I run it, and kind of compare it to some of the other guys too. So a couple of reasons that I really like this kit is, one, it has 2 tourniquets, right? So you have the ability to run a tourniquet on top And then you also have the ability to run a tourniquet on bottom. So I run a soft T and a cat Gen 7 right there on the outside. So I have 2 tourniquets stowed small to the back, not causing an issue or anything like that. Then you've got sleeves right here throughout the face of the kit. You can put Sharpies, you can put chem lights, you can put needle Ds, exam pen lights, whatever you want on the outside of the kit, which is very cool because I don't always want to like go through my first aid kit to get a Sharpie, but I need a Sharpie a lot of times, especially when I'm at the range or drawing faces on my friends, whatever have you. Then the way that this works is on the bottom here, there's some shot cord that gets tightened down like so. Shot cord gets tightened down like so, right? And then you can run it with the handles tucked in, but you can see red and red. And so this would be attached to your belt. You'd pull out and it deploys the kit, right? Now, we wanted something that was similar to the Bearfac in how it was so dang organized. And so we've got a full inner with everything you need right here. So you have Combat Z fold, you've got additional wound packing gauze, 2 sets of gloves. That was something we've seen from the last couple of lives saved, as they wish they had an extra set of gloves. We have an emergency trauma dressing. Then you have 2 sets of chest seals, nasopharyngeal airway, and then some duct tape as well, all back here for you. So majority of your like, oh man, this is bad, you have access to. Then if you're qualified, you can have a needle D. And then you have your trauma shears. Much like the ARC, you can still keep your shears out just a little bit like so, be able to deploy them, shove them back in, no problem, right? Which I really enjoyed about the ARC. That was something we wanted to keep and maintain with this kit as well, right? So, awesome kit. You can also, on the outside, it's also very easy to stow, right? So, all you gotta do is kind of like reach your hand in there, shove this one guy in, and then you can just pull it back through. But it's gonna be too much pressure now that I'm on camera. I'm not gonna be able to do it. It's too much pressure, I can't handle it. Something else you can do is you can run the shears on the outside. I tried that for a little bit. I didn't really have any issues either. Just trying to do new things with it too. As I turted the shears and I ran them like so, just like that on the outside. Didn't really interfere with anything, didn't mess with my back or anything. But if you were doing a bunch of vehicle ops, that probably wouldn't be an option for you, just so you know. But we also did these loops here so that if you're like really, really operating like an operator operationally in operations, you could turn down your kit right here. So you could run some shot cord to this red handle, so that way if the kit were to come out and get snagged or something like that, it's not a big deal. You can still recover the first aid kit and be good to go. So that's a quick look at the OpVac. You know, I think it looks pretty good. It's a good looking kit. That would be great to mount to motorcycle handlebars. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Yeah, we're pretty excited about this. We're gonna launch it in multicam, coyote, and black to start. We'll see what other colors get requested as time goes on.
It is not a few months out. It is a very soon out.
Yeah, that'll be really soon. That'll be super soon. Does the small of the back kit really fit in the small of the back? Yeah, it does. This has got about the same print width-wise as the small of the back kit. It's a little bit wider, just so we could fit a little bit more gear in there while still being comfortable in that same position, which is great. SOB Boo-Boo kit. I have a crash kit for IFAC's SOB kit, but haven't gotten the Boo-Boo kit yet. Yeah, grab the Boo-Boo kit. Now that I've got a soft tee, I think I might like it more than a cat. I love the soft tee. I carry it on me every day. I love it. When we go into war, bro? I don't know. Most places are actually already at war. Arguably, the U.S. is fighting multiple proxy wars right now. Is the tactical suction device for choking on, say, a piece of meat or a grape or something to that effect, or is it only for fluid buildup in the lungs? The tactical suction device is not a dechoker. So I would get a dechoking device. That's what's going to be the most successful. So tactical suction device is for fluid mitigation, not just in the lungs, but inside a plethora of different circumstances, chest tube surgery, stuff like that. So yeah. Bro, buy a razor. No, you'll never take me alive. Run your K-bar on the front. That'd be super sick. On the front of the kit, run a knife. That'd be very cool. Was that my TQ idea? I don't know. You talked about a dual tourniquet on a first aid kit, and so we were already working on that. We're months into that kit right now. So that's very cool. That's almost what I made from the high-speed gear sleeve and a pot kit. Yours is better, though, and I spent quite a bit to make that a thing. Yeah, so I have probably like 10 different first aid kits over on my desk right now. When we did the R&D for this kit, we talked to a couple of tier 1 buddies and a couple of tier 2 buddies, asked them what they would want and what they were running and why, what worked, what didn't work. And this is kind of what was birthed out of that. And then Britt has been doing a phenomenal job taking this and boiling it down to civilian capacity for a new type of vehicle kit, which is going to be super, super sick when it launches. It's going to be very, very cool. Where do you typically carry around a dechoker? My wife typically carries a dechoker. She carries a child one inside of her diaper bag. Praise the Most High, we've never had to use it, but we have one in our house. We have one in a diaper bag. You know, we've got some in the office too. We also know how to do the Heimlich and like understand how to dechoke somebody without that tool.
Texas T wants to know, is there any other way to be entered? I just maxed out on a smash kit just before this contest.
No, but we can probably give you an entry anyways because you're Texas T. But it is running for a little bit of time here. It's not going to be over next week. So we'll have it running. Okay, yeah, so you know when it's ending. So it'll run through April, which will be very dope. So yeah. These are great questions so far, guys. Really good stuff. My phone is being super weird. Do you guys have any other question? Can I ask a question like crazy? Sure, Chef Angry. You can ask a crazy question. Whether I answer it, who knows? The world may only know. Put on this cool helmet. Tactical, man. Does this look high speed? Much operate. Very tactical. Come on, guys. Have fun. When will the bleeding control station be back in stock? It's in stock right now. She just put it back in stock. Is the dechoker through RM or do you find it somewhere else? So no, dechoker is its own brand. It's called dechoker. There's also LifeVac. Both of them are really cool companies. We've tried to stock them. It's just bad commo on their part, so we don't stock them. But yeah, definitely go and grab them. What size is the helmet that comes with the nods? Great question. This is a medium large. I believe it's a medium large. Yep, it's a medium large. So majority of heads, unless you got like a big egg head, will fit on this guy here. Cool patch on your hat. Thank you, Alan. This is the Bloodbeard patch. So not to be confused with the Blackbeard. This is from Aptus Designs. Aptus Design makes some dope first aid kits too. They're an American company also. They're dope. And he's got like a little blood bag, and that goes to the heart with the 3 dots rather than like the spear. It's kind of more of a life-saving than a life-taking patch, which I like. Have you looked at the book Where There Are No Doctors? I was actually just talking to somebody about that. Snafu said low drag. Thanks, bro. High speed, low drag, dog. Very cool, very cool. Could you make some Velcro patches with first aid crosses out? We have first aid patches. Striker, where have you been?
I will put it in the...
She's going to link it in the chat right now. She's going to link it in the chat. Dang, dude, I still want to hear Chef Angry's crazy question. Curiosity is killing the cat right now.
There you go, Striker.
Okay, if you guys win the nods, what will you do? Type it in the comment section below. What will you do if you win the nods? That's what I want to know. If you win these pups, what's going to happen? What are you guys doing with them?
If I won them, I wouldn't have to listen to my husband talk about how much he won something.
If she won them, she would have peace. Go train with them? That's a good answer. Do you have any QT patches?
QT, TQ.
Like TQ patches?
I mean, we have.
A ton of TQ patches. What do you want? Cool guy. Nighttime stuff. Night training, of course. Brag. Classic. Flex on the people. Scare the shit out of my kids. That's hilarious. Use them often. Stargaze. Very base snafu. Very based. Nighttime tornado chasing. That's hilarious. Okie, I believe you. Look at stuff in the dark. Maybe sign up for a night training comp like Out Goons Out. Very cool. Scare my neighbors. Win every wild hog fight at night. You'd be really shocked at how cool of tech the hog fighters have. Like, those guys just walk around with dual tube nods. They have, you know, $10,000 thermals. Make my buddy cry. I got them before he did. That's hilarious, Lucas. Replace all the solar light LEDs in my yard with 800-ish NM LEDs. That's hilarious. Keep watch for reasons. Hunt all day LARPing. Watching over the cattle, have a bit of a coyote problem. That's a great thing to have them for. Blade Smith. Very, very reasonable things right here. Like, everybody had really good answers so far.
Bragging was a great
Bragging,
one.
like flexing on people. Like, you gotta flex with your dual tubes. Gots to do it. Yeah, maybe we'll do like free entries for people sharing it for a period of time. I don't know. We've talked about like upping the ante a couple times. If certain companies got back to me, I would include a thermal, but certain companies that shan't be named are bad at getting back to me.
Guys, smash the like button.
Hit the like button, you freaking nerds. Love you.
Help us.
Aw, dude, I got fired for putting in my 2 weeks notice. I'm sorry, dude. That's super lame.
How is that? Is that even legal?
It
I
is.
guess
It depends on if you have an employee at will state. It's actually protocol for a lot of companies to do that. Because a company figures that if you have put in your 2 weeks notice, you're checked out of the company, so you may cause a potential large loss for the organization.
Yeah, but if they fire you, do you get severance?
Also, can you file for unemployment now that they fired you?
There you go.
Fun fact of the day. Probably. So food for thought there. What up, y'all? I'm late to the party. What up, Louise? How do the nods respond to muzzle flash, Bob? Bad. They respond poorly. It's not what you want. It's not as bad as you think it's going to be, but it's definitely noticeable. It's not as much the muzzle flash as I really struggled with the gas dispensation because I don't have a suppressor on my gun. I bought a suppressor approximately 12 and a half months ago, and I'm still waiting for the government to give me permission to have my property, which is super cool. ATF, if you're watching this, if you could give me my property, that would be dope. You did not wait 12 and a half months to take my $200 for a tax stamp. So that's super lame. But definitely the gas dispensation was something to adjust to. They would definitely become a part of our everyday go bag and preparedness supply, but I'd also use them in sharing information with the Patriot Market and Preparedness group that I started. Super cool, Jen. If we were going to a competitor, they would drop us in my sales role. Yeah, makes sense. ADHD moment, this new kitty has a heart on his fuzzy self. Cool. Okay, all right. 5 months to the day. I'm jelly, Kevin. Yeah, Zane, that's 100% true. Not to get dizzy with the PVS 14 anymore, said Texas T. Texas T could bless somebody with that PVS 14 too. He could be like, hey, friend, take this PVS 14. I've upgraded to the duals, which is always super cool. I have a buddy that's entered in and he like really wants to win so that he can bless another one of his buddies, the PVS 14. And I'm like, man, I want you to win. That'd be so cool. He's like, just let me win. I'm like, that's not how this works. Like, it's not Bob picks who he wants to win the knot.
No, like none of the employees, spouses of the employees, or friends of the employees can be entered in.
Yep.
Which is like super lame most of the time.
Well, I mean, we had the bug out bag giveaway that came with like a rifle and a plate carrier and an optic and a Mantis training system and a bunch of dope stuff. As well as like a fully built out bug out bag, and everyone wanted to be entered into that and they weren't able to. All gear made in the USA, but where about coast-wise? We're all over the place. We make gear East Coast, and then we make it in the Midwest a lot. We're not doing a ton of West Coast stuff, just because it's challenging. Although Cedar Sewing, I believe, is up in the West Coast, and we've toyed with some of his gear before. Oh, night racing with no headlights, closed courses only. Dude, you haven't lived till you've ran the side-by-side under nods at 50 miles per hour. I hear. I don't know that for sure, though. I cannot confirm such things, Commandant. I can't confirm it. The phone is ringing. All right, we got a few more minutes. Mantis donated to our auction. Good company. Yeah, dude, Mantis is dope. Mantis is super dope. It's a great tool. It's a really great tool to have, for sure. All right, we got time for a couple more questions. What other questions we got in the meantime? What other questions we got? How about this? B-Riz, are you ready for a logistical nightmare? Always. Anybody who places an order over $199 during the live stream right now, comment live stream, you get 5 times entries. You get 5 times entries. You heard it here, folks. Comment live stream. You have until 2:30 to do it. Over $199, you get 5 times entries. Have you ever dealt with S-Tag gear? Yeah, they're cool. Oh man, I should have waited. Sorry, dog. I just made my choice. What up, Lost Light? Very cool. Very cool.
What time zone?
Damn, deal, Bob. 2:30 Central, so you got 38 minutes. So any order over $199, you get 5 times entries into the NVG giveaway for the dual tube white phosphor Gen 3 nods, LLULs through Low Light Innovations, built by Nightfall. You got the hard-headed Veterans bump with the G24 Wilcox, and then you got a battery pack and whatever other goodies end up in there. Yeah. Any plans for a rigid IFAC? Hate soft outer TBH. We've talked about it. We actually talked about it with Alien Gear and them potentially building us one. Our struggle is like, dude, it's really uncomfortable in a vehicle and like it's just not practical as much. We've definitely looked at it. We've definitely talked about it. Sam Junctional TQ is sold out, question mark? Is it, Britt? It might be. Yeah, it might be.
It is out.
Hop on, hit the chat if you want the Sam Junctional TQ, because that's over our price point. It's also a super dope option. Britt will put you in for a pre-order and make sure you're good to go. She'll get you any gear for water. Yeah, a bunch of our gear is water resistant. That's why we use 1000D. All of our gear is water resistant. I've done water crossings with 4 of our different first aid kits, and everything was fine. I mean, you kind of got to police some of this stuff, but like this bad mamma jamma right here, I'd swim with this. I'd have no issue swimming with this. The pocket's been like super duper submerged successfully. I think that was baptisms. $199.
No, JT falling into a hole.
Oh yeah, it was JT falling in a hole. That's what it was. Yeah, you'll have that on those big jobs.
I mean, he was going for sheep and it like had flooded or something crazy like that.
Do pre-orders count for the 5 times entries? If you place an order in the next 36 minutes over $199, you get 5 times entries. That's how this works. And when Britt punches me in the face later for such things, when she punches me before she leaves, I'll just think of you guys, and you guys can just pray for me, right? Where do I hit up? Who do I hit up to buy it on the pre-order? Hit the chat. Hit the live chat. She's setting it available for pre-order right now. Just hit the chat. Be like, hey, yo, be Rizzle. That's what I would say.
You have to call her that, though. She won't do it.
Yeah. The Crash Vac is also a vacuum sealed kit, which is good for water. That's like a vehicle first aid kit. But majority of our kits, all the components come in watertight packaging. So, and we do that purposefully. Like we're not trying, I mean, not every single one of our kits, but especially our IFACs, we're not like, hey, we're going to put in a bunch of stuff that'll be totally weak to water, because that'll be cool. Don't get choked out. Definitely don't get choked out. I'll try my best by B-Riz. She is stronger than me, though. It's been confirmed. She's definitely the toughest one in the office, except for when Dudley is here. Then she's second toughest. You'll have that on those big jobs.
So it's real close.
Hey, thanks, K&J Lumber. God bless you, bro. Take my money, Britt. Yeah, so anybody who is tracking right now, you got 34 minutes. And if you purchase $199 and above in the next 34 minutes, you're up to win the dual tubes 5 times entries. 5 times entries, which we're not going to do a lot of double entries during this whole thing. We've talked about it. There is going to be one other point where you might get additional entries, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. But I figure, hey, man, you guys are always here for us, right? You guys are always here for us, so the least I could do is be there for you. You know what I mean? Your face got huge, Lauren.
Oh, I opened up Instagram.
That was your first mistake.
That's a mistake I make quite frequently.
That was your first mistake. Never open up Instagram. It's always terrible.
Aaron said, I don't know, Bob, you look like you put on a few pounds. You might stand a chance.
I have put on a few pounds. I'm trying to gain weight right now. I'm trying to get to the 2-something club. I've been lifting. Has been going as well as I want. Made an order just in time yesterday. What's up? What up? Don't be hoes. FSH went hard. I got weighed at the docks this morning. You don't want to know the results. I do. Bob, you're 21st century G.I. Joe. Hey, thanks, bro. I'm trying to be.
Michaela, yes, I will bring it tomorrow. I'm on live, so I can't message you back.
Knowledge is power, guys. The true knowledge is that Yeshua was the Messiah. He is the Messiah. He lived, he died, he lives again. He loves you. And you can have a personal relationship with him, which is kind of the cool that's ever cooled before. Plus, dude, this is so much more comfortable than my normal helmet.
Well, because it's a bump helmet.
Yeah, it's so much lighter. Like, it's actually kind of blowing my mind how much lighter this is. It's very, very cool. So, guys, I literally can ship this to you. I literally can ship this to you. And then you can, go and hunt all of your local predators. Like varmints, like coyotes, like that type of predator. Or not. I mean, hey, what you do in your free time is between you and the Lord. Order placed. Thank you, Bob. No, thank you, Greg. I'm pumped you got in on the goodness, I can't do this type of stuff all the time, but we try to make our giveaways here pretty cool. We don't want you to just have a nothing burger of a giveaway. We're not like, hey, get this random generator that doesn't work after 3 uses. Like, nah, dude. We want you to have dope stuff that's going to work in the long run. How do we order the boo-boo gauze and Band-Aid packs? Dropping the link. She's dropping the link, Wi-Fi. Be ready. Be ready. What up, Hillbilly TV? Me sitting here at a check that's going to take several days to clear. Oh, well, in time. You got it, Fluster Cluck. You'll have another shot. You'll have another shot, okay? Phone died. No, Lucas. You missed the fact that we're doing 5 times entries on anybody who buys right now during the live stream. You got 30 minutes. 31 minutes to be exact. You spend $1.99 at the store right now, comment live stream, you get a 5 times entry.
Is he wanting the Boo Boo Kit refill or just the Boo Boo gauze?
Do you want the Boo Boo gauze or the Boo Boo Kit refill? Probably the Boo Boo Kit refill because that thing is gangster at a gangster price.
I'm going to give you both.
I had to step away. What's the 5 times entry? Great question, Sawson. So I decided for the next 30 minutes, because I love you guys and I missed doing the live streams in the office with you, we're going to do 5 times entries on anybody for the night vision giveaway. Anybody who transacts at $199. So you got to spend $199. You get 5 times the entries and the chance to win the dual tube white phosphor night vision that lets you become an operational operator. No, that all honesty gives you an absolute combat multiplier when it comes to nighttime. The future is now. You guys have the ability to get this tech, which is crazy because literal countries do not have the opportunity to get this tech. But you, random person who is an American, has that capability. I'm about to get another job that doesn't do HSA. Might as well use it. True. Very true.
Is the Boo Boo
Yeah, it's all the components outside of the bag, you know. Very cool, very cool. All right, we got time for one more question. Dad joke incoming. Someone in their neighborhood renamed their Wi-Fi signal to tell my Wi-Fi I love her. That's very funny. That's very funny. Dang, don't be hoes. Oh, dude, Niner, what's up, dog? My homie. Gang, gang. You know what's up. You know what's up.
I saw J.A. rapping.
Do the Jace kits count? The Jace kits do not count because it's just like more of an affiliate. But that's a great question.
Yes.
Yeah, she can send the link to the Band-Aid pack as well. Make sure you got all that shiznit.
We don't have a Band-Aid pack.
We have a Band-Aid bag.
Maybe that's what I mean.
You crazy kid.
That'll be no.
You need to let them know the new item that got dropped in the store too.
Hold on, Britt, where's the Band-Aid? Do we have a Band-Aid pack on the site?
It's called Band-Aid bag.
But it's not coming.
What new item got
Maybe
dropped?
I'm spelling Band-Aid wrong.
Oh, dude. Did it really?
Yeah, we got it.
No way. Can I have one of those? Mike, you hand me a tack strap? All right, guys. I forgot to even talk to you about this. Do you have a surgical training kit, like a silicone block? We do.
We do. I'll drop the link as soon as I find the Band-Aid bag link that we supposedly have that I can't find.
Yes, we do have a surgical training kit. It's like a silicone that acts like actual flesh, which is very cool. It's not like one of the crappy ones. And it's a great little resource to practice your suturing. Very cool. Is FJB the discount code or in this comment section? In the comment section, put live stream. If you're getting a poly bag or a bucket, it should have like an attached thing that you can select from. You shouldn't have to type FJB. We just wanted to attach FJB to it. And then we also just started carrying the tack strap. A bunch of people asked about the tack strap. This integrates with any type of holster that you're running right now. It's very, very easy. Alien Gear posts the comments, all the stuff on how to do this with Safari Lands, with Blackhawks, obviously with their Alien Gears holsters. This is a strap that attached to a drop leg holster that acts also as a tourniquet using the same technology as the RMT, ratcheting mechanical tourniquet. Very, very cool operational gear. If you're going to the range constantly, little high speed stuff, anything like that, this is a freaking awesome tool. It's under $100 for a really capable tourniquet that integrates with your whole holster system. I would hop on these before they're all gone. We've got some good pricing through Alien Gear, so we're able to cut you guys a bit of a deal. Yeah, man, really cool kit. Really, really cool kit.
Linking the Alien Gear. Band-Aid bag is linked now. Sorry, guys. We had to do a little switcheroo there.
Can you easily attach admin pouches to it? Oh yeah, absolutely. Like you could molly something to that, super easy. And drop like a leg pouch or anything like that, or a drop leg med pag or something like that. That was something I was gonna do a video on, is like running a bear fac off of this as a drop leg. Very cool, very, very cool. Super easy.
Spelling their tack strap wrong.
T-A-Q.
Q, and I keep wanting to do T-A-C.
T-A-Q-S-T-R-A-P.
All right, so I
The
linked
tack
all those
strap.
links in there.
Yeah, so you guys got the links there. All that great stuff.
Call it too.
I am supposed to have a call at 2, but I just love you guys so much. All right, so you guys got 26 minutes to go transact. $199 at the store, get you 5 times entries into the NVG giveaway. So that way you can literally get thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of gear. Our light died. It's a sign. All right, and so with that, I love you. You're all cherished individuals. I hope you know that you're fearfully and wonderfully made in the image of our Creator. And please, please, please carry an effing tourniquet. Wi-Fi, go to the components page, bro. It's all there for you. It's all there. It's all there. When stomp bag? Soon stomp bag. Chris, that's a great question.
Share out those Mogo videos for me, please. And number 3 should be dropping on Sunday. There's a ton of footage, so there's so much for me to go through. But please share them out, like them, tell people about them. Help us grow the YouTube to 10,000 followers. Okay, bye.
All right, bye guys. Love y'all. Shalom. Carry an effing tourniquet. Do 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 do.